Hey guys, pardon the low lighting. I just woke up. I had another weird trauma dream, and I just want to talk it out while it's fresh. Um, I think I know what it meant, but I'm going to tell you what the dream was first. So, did I make you yawn? Sorry. Um, Somehow that guy in my church choir, Greg, he got us all, my whole family, a trip to Japan. Somehow. Like, I don't know. And the dream takes place as we're already in Japan. We're getting to the hotel. Like I don't see my other family. I just have the sense that they're there. And I'm in the room alone when these four men come in. They're all smiles. They're all acting all polite, nice, and everything. And I assume that they're just there to like neaten up the room or whatever. And then after they leave, I notice they stole all of our luggage out from under my nose, and all our luggage, our cameras, our money, everything that is necessary for travel. So I just ran out of the hotel room. All I had was the key. Really, I had my fanny pack, and I had the key in my fanny pack. And I ran out of the hotel room. And my family was coming in, and I went by saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go out and just look around." And of course, my dad's like, "You can't do that." And I'm like, "I'm gonna do whatever I want." And I took off. And by the way, my sister was pushing my dad in his wheelchair. So, like, he is the way he is now. It was not any kind of cure dream. I've had those. But, so I go out, I go down the elevator out to the street. It's night, but it's lit, it's open, and I'm just looking up at the sky, the buildings, and I'm like, this is the home of Godzilla. And so, I and I'm walking around. I accidentally walk through someone. They're taking photos, and they're locals, but they were taking photos of each other, and I accidentally walked through it, and I was like, Gomen, 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 because Gomen aside. I'm sorry, excuse me, in Japanese. So, they were like, laughing, waving, like, yo, absent-minded foreigner. And I bump into another local, and I just like, Gojira? Where can I see Gojira? And they're like, no English, sorry. So I'm like, it's okay. Go on aside, go on aside. And I walk on, and psst, I find another local, and I'm able to say Gojira store, and they point me to a store just like up the street. So I go in, and it's like a store of like an eclectic mix of like anime and stuff like that. And there's like display cases, like shelves, and you look into them somehow. And the first thing I see are a bunch of Star Fox magnets. Like I see Fox McCloud, like a portrait shot of him. And pardon my runny nose, St. Anna wind weather, runny nose, allergies. So I'm looking at the magnets, Fox McCloud, Falco Lombardi, Peppy Hare, Slippy Toad, the Great Fox, the R-Wings, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then there's t-shirts that have Dragon Ball characters on them, and of course the one in the front has Piccolo, who is my favorite. Fox McCloud and Piccolo are my loves, some of my loves. And then I look at the back wall, and it's covered in Godzilla. Like figurines, stuff like that, like figurines that I've never seen anywhere. And it's all different incarnations of Godzilla. Showa, Heisei, Millennium Era, Reiwa era. We're currently in the Reiwa era. So I go over there, and there's one figurine where it's just like his bottom half, and it's designed like he's diving into the water. So like his top half is still out. It's like a sculpture in motion or something. And I pick it up. There's no top half because you're supposed to stand it up with his feet and his tail in the air like he is diving. And it's got his name in katakana on it. And it's heavy. It's kind of metal. And I know that it's expensive, so I put it down because it was like painted blue for some reason. I guess because it's supposed to be him in the water. So, I see my Sleepy Godzilla Funko Pop, which I already have, and it's not in a box. Nothing's in boxes. They're just all standing on the shelf, and I pick up a Heisei Godzilla that's about this big. It's very small, and I'm looking at it, I'm like thinking, oh, how cute, and I'm picking up all these Godzillas, and I'm hugging them, and I'm holding them, and I'm comforting myself with them, and I'm like, I want to buy them all. And I open my fanny pack, hoping maybe I got money to buy maybe one of the really tiny ones. But all I have are coupons and like sheets of paper and like business cards for things. Excuse me. My throat's so croaky. And I could not buy anything because my money and my cameras and everything was taken. So I couldn't even take a picture of all this stuff to be like, yo, look at me, I'm in Japan, look what I found. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't do anything because what I needed to accomplish that had been taken from me. And that's kind of my life when it comes to my dad. Is there so much that me and my family can't do because of him? And this weekend, our caregiver, our caregiver, they switch caregivers every month or so, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if they do it or if the people that have been coming on the weekend have decided they can't stand my mom's smoke. Because she'll go outside to smoke, but our house reeks of it. And so this weekend, we had a caregiver at the start of the month that came to try it out. And the thing is, she kind of lied to us about the cigarette smoke because she was asked, can you handle a smoker's house? Oh, sure. And my mom, I was there, I saw it. My mom held up her cigarette box and with her cigarettes in it said, will this bother you? Oh, no, it won't bother me at all. And I'm like, she went back to the room and my mom was smoking and the smell was kind of in the air a little bit. And I said, ooh, it's getting smoky. Are you okay? And she's like, oh, I'm fine. So Saturday and Sunday she was here. And then Thursday, she piped up to the Right at Home people that she didn't want to come back because of the smoke. So my mom's super upset, and I'm not because I know that Izzy will be here Monday again. So it's just Saturday and Sunday. It's not like we're left an entire week without help. But my mom cannot go to church because my dad can't be alone. And the main reason for the caregivers is so she could go to church, but also for extra help on Saturday. So once again, because of Dad and his problems and because someone let us down, we're without a caregiver. So, next weekend, not this one, but next one, we're supposed to get somebody that is around smoke so they don't care. That's what we're told. So, but I think what the dream is trying to work out is just, oh, here we go again. Something I can't do because of something else that's out of my control. And I think it was my brain working through feelings that my dad causes me. I don't know, but I just remember being very comforted by seeing the Godzilla stuff. So I think in a way I was trying to soothe myself because, I saw things that comfort me, Fox McCloud, Piccolo, Godzilla, and also in the dream I was asking for help. Even if it's just, hey, where can I find Godzilla stuff? I was asking for help, which, you know, when I was in therapy, Laura would point out that I sure seemed to have a problem with that. But in the dream, I was just going out doing it, asking for help, seeking help. So I think in a way my subconscious was saying, look, you're helping yourself. And then the trauma kicked in during the dream and kind of mucked it up. But I think I worked through something because I woke up feeling really sad and depressed. But when I thought about it, I thought about how, hey, I went and asked for help in this dream. And now I'm talking about it, which is even a double good thing because usually I just keep that to myself and I'm like just quietly, just kind of, yeah, but I'm just quietly upset about something. And instead, I'm talking about it to you out there in YouTube land. So, um, I'm accomplishing things, even though they're invisible. I feel like my brain is turning things over. So instead of being mad about the weekend, I just kind of subconsciously figured out, and I'm like, it's just a weekend. It's just a weekend. But yeah, I even feel better now that I've talked about the dream. So, anyway, there's that. I do kind of think I might make a video in the future about, when caregiving is foisted upon you, but I don't want to do it in this one because it's already long. I mean, it's almost going on 12 minutes. Like, holy cow, Cindy, shut up. but, um, but yeah. Oh, my eczema is acting up. That's why I'm scratching. It's like, it's gone up the back of my head. From my back to the back of my head. It's the weather, the dry. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I've rambled enough, but I'm okay. But trauma dream. What are you gonna do about it? Love you guys.